All right, we're going second. We have a Surveyor in hand. I'm going to keep this. Any land lets me get Surveyor. Taking Surveyor for black mana is a little bit unpleasant because it means that I don't get my planes later in the game, but I don't have to give up a card for that. We're going to keep this. We're over, I think it's 75 by turn 3 for a land here. 3 draws. We need 1. The odds are 85% of the time we hit our land by 3. And the odds of hitting our land by 4 are 92. So we can certainly get boned, but that doesn't mean you throw it away. The Surveyor makes it so much more reasonable of a keep too. Because this would be tough to keep without the Surveyor, because if you hit... Because without the Surveyor, half your lands are dead draws, right? All your mountains are dead. But with the Surveyor, your mountains are actual draws again. Thank you, Mortifier. Yeah, you play enough games, you see all the percentages, the 1 in the thousands, the 1 in the 10,000s, the 1 in the... We get 1 in 100 a lot. But I mean, how many games a day do I play? 100? I mean, I feel like I get 1 in 100 more than once a day. But we'll see. Mono white aggro knights. Come on. Give me my fucking land. Just garbage aggro trash creatures. Alright, so we did get boned on the color. Because why would we not? Okay, can't block that, although next turn I can. So I take 4 more this round. Stop playing things every turn, man, on your mono white shit deck, alright? Just calm down. Be a bro. Nice cone. Raider was okay here too. The thought in Thallid is that even if he dies, I still get another blocker out of Thallid plus Surveyor. Just answered that, chat, Wesley. So I'm taking 6 going to 8. There's a flyer in there. Yeah, that's the setup. This is the bonus, right? I get 2 1/2s now, or 1/1 to block with that. Tap one of my creatures. I still need another land. If I can get another black mana, I can double spell. So this is Raider. I think we toss something greedy, like a Soul Salvage out right now. We're looking for black mana. Hopefully no stupid historic. I mean, this is Dominaria. It's the most value-oriented draft ever. Why is this guy playing shitty white creatures? Did he do a chat draft as well? And the chat was like, Aether Glider. Banalish Honor Guard. I mean, I guess you don't get land screwed that way. That's a historic. Taps my dude. He apparently held his Skittering Surveyor for Trapper Synergy. It's super bad for us. We're down to 2. We just actually died with that play. We need to be able to double spell next turn. Oh, he's doing this off a land screw. Or maybe a splash. Going to 6 take. Can I go to... So I have to get the fucking Trapper off the board. I mean, I'm dead to a combat trick right now. Double chump block doesn't leave me in a better situation. Alright, let's say things cooperate. I get a black mana. I play Thallid out next turn. I have 2 blockers. So this is dead. 2 blockers there. I go to 1 off the Surveyor, and I can kill the Glider with Vicious Offering or Cast Down. Alright. Dead to a combat trick. White deck that actually does work. No, this is in draft and limited when your opponent can't play on curve and you can play on curve, and you play a bunch of really shitty creatures. So I needed a mana, but it needs to be black. This is not good enough. I just die to the overrun now. Even cycled for it. Can't double spell, so I can Garna. But if I Garna, I can't Vicious Offering the Glider. Maybe he'll play around that. Nope, didn't play around shit. All right. Let's just double check. I can block, sacrifice, kill that. Yeah. Okay. Little salty about that. Because it's just bleh. I've got a 2, 3, 4, 5, and the 5 interacts with your creature. Not only do I develop power, but I prevent you from blocking. So, good luck catching up. Maybe he'll play around winning? You guys say that like that's a joke. I mean, we had today, like, someone playing around Settle so hard they lost themselves the game. Settle is in this set, I believe. But not that we're going to do it with black-red, but he might be... I mean, he might just be like, well, I'm going to attack a little bit more safely there and attack with just the flyer or just the flyer and 1 creature or something, or 2 creatures. All right, same deal. We got a 2-drop, 2 3-drops at fixed mana. We're again forced to make the decision on 2 lands, whether or not we keep, which is annoying as shit. Thankfully, this time we're not getting quite as heavily punished. I'm going to greedily keep the Skin Witch. I've got 2 3-drops, and this doesn't have any power attached with it. So, we'll see. Suppose next turn, if he has a pump spell, Holler becomes particularly fucking annoying. Card is an annoying 3-drop, don't get me wrong. Still, we're going to run this out. Trade the first card of Valid for Holler. 1 more land. We have Fire Intervention for Holler later. We'll see. Okay. Something on my end step. Oh, it's just Llanowar Scout priority. There's 2 board wipes in Dominaria that I can think of. Urza's Ruinous Blast and Settle. If you mean like stationary board wipes, I don't know. I think the closest you get is something like Fight with Fire. There's Saproling, the one that does 1 damage to everything in red as well. What a bro. Need a land. Works too. Hopefully no pump spell. He can cheat a land in with Scout and pump it. Alright, that was the worry. Good. The other play, I mean, it's going to die either way. If I draw a land, I'm firing Intervention it. If I don't draw a land, I'm Vicious Offering it. Both are fine. Vicious Offering still might have been better. I just prefer to have the instant speed available. Oh, Phyrexian Scriptures is another board clear. Yep, another Dominaria board clear. Okay. Still screwed on land somehow. I'm going to attack with the Golem for land fixing. I'm looking to play Vicious Offering here, depending on his blocks. Okay. like to get value out of this raider, but I'm not sure I'm going to. It probably beats enveloping the Thalid. I need my next like 3 land drops, so I think I'll just play it out as the most mana efficient card to play here. Okay. If he had gang blocked it, I would have Vicious Offeringed. Killed them both. What are we hoping to use Helm on? We don't care. It's just a value engine for our late game. Let's auto tap. It uses Marwyn really inappropriately. Squee. Definitely annoying. Don't want to keep giving him cards if I ramp them up here. Could run out Helm this turn. Force him to have a creature-based answer. Or a answer for a creature right now. It's pretty low value, but the other plays are just Garna or Deathbloom. Neither of which are particularly great. I want to draw a 6th land so I can Skin Witch him. I just don't want to give him draws to do it, so... Alright. 8 mana. Could be Thorn Elemental time. Horn Garna seems pretty good. Anytime a creature dies with Garna on the board. Goes back to hand. Kicking Krosan Druid. Yeah, man. I guess they're doing the value game. I am equipped for the value game here. I'm quite pleased with the idea of that. Wish I'd drawn a land. Could still get a land. Cost me a dude though if I do it. If I get a land though, I get his 2 other cards. 40%. I've already missed one of the draws. Still just a 40%. Yeah. Hand is fucking sick. Hello, Rebecca. I'm doing well. Sure, sure. Did he miss with impulse or making a decision? Looks like he's making a decision. Overseer. Steals my Keldon Raider pre-combat, draws 2 cards off of it. That's shitty. Yeah. Nice play. Nice sequence of perfect mana top decking for an answer. I like it. I like it a lot. Do I want to take 4 here? Yeah, I do. Okay. Could I draw my last land, please? Yeah, I mean, it's just gives him a token. Oh, where's this token? Wait, what? Ah, I thought he'd get it. I think he thought he'd get it too. I'm nearly certain we both thought he'd get it. I guess I retain ownership of the helm is the issue. That makes sense. Okay. I thought I was gonna get him one. I don't really care about that then. That didn't do shit. I was expecting him to get a 4-3 out of it. No, not using the Keldon ability to get land. I still have good plays. End of my turn is Garna. All my other creatures come in hasted. That seems fine. I don't get any board clear value out of it, but Garna with I considered blocking with the Golem last turn, but I want to get his last 2 cards since he's holding them super tight, and they're going to be something that I want. My God, game. Still nothing. Amazing. Takes it all. So leaving up Vicious Offering and Cast Down is pretty relevant if something goes awry here. I'm not gonna mana to Death Bloom anyways, I don't think. Or not Death Bloom, to Omnivore rather. I'm just gonna run out the Thallid. I know I can draw again with Golem, but it draws for him just as well. And if I'm trying to catch his 2 value cards that he keeps holding in hand as he plays his lands, even though I just showed him a Skin Witch, I really don't want to give him a draw in the same step. So he draws a land in his hand. So imagine last turn if my next card was a land, he would have drawn that land, had 3 cards in his hand. I would have only got one of them, one valuable one. Okay, so now the issue is, do I just kill him instead? So let's look at his blocks. So he can block 1/1 for everything. Can we get 5 damage through? We're gonna have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 attackers if we want it. And we can remove one of his blockers pre-combat. So we have 12 attackers. He could have one of the instant spells in hand. We don't know what's in there. We're going to win in the long run. We could just Skin Witch him. We probably can win this turn. The math looks like we probably win this 12. With 12 attackers, 7 blockers. We're probably good. But I think we're going to do Skin Witch instead. Because I want these fucking cards. And we get him next turn anyways. I'm not worried about him beating us in 2 turns or something. So. Was an instant. Combat Trick and Wild Onslaught. 2 instant spells that he could play. It's pretty fucking annoying. I think we'll decline to discard. 1, 2. So now the math is really simple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blockers. 1, 2. We have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 attackers. And I counted 6 blockers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have to get 5 damage through. So he blocks our 6 biggest, which are the Keldons. 5 Keldons and a 3/3. Going through is 2, 3. Right. Okay. So that looks like lethal. Let's do it one more time for blocking here. So this is 5, 8. I mean, I maybe not attack with the Golem. This is 8. So we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blockers. We have 4, 5, 6 get blocked there. He's at 5 health. We go 3, 1, 1, 1. Don't give him a draw. Okay, he's dead. Still dead with Marwyn on tap, but he gets another draw. So I didn't attack with golems. I didn't want to give him a draw that could interact with the board state. It's just less of a sure thing with that. I mean, it took me like 3 counts. The board's complicated. There's a lot of attackers and a lot of blockers. You guys don't understand why he tapped Marwyn? Because he couldn't cast the spell he did without it. So Marwyn gives mana based on her power. And he wanted to play both spells. So he untapped Marwyn with the kicker and then used her mana source to fuel the Wild Onslaught. Probably, I think he had just the pure mana to just Wild Onslaught and discard the Marwyn thing, and it would have, or discard the untap thing, and it probably would have been better. But he was still dead. All right.